What's up, YouTube? We back with another one. Reaction. Shit, like, comment, sub. Let me know what y'all want me to react to in the next video. See you right.
On April 23, 2022, officers from the Milwaukee Police Department in Wisconsin responded to a slew of 911 calls. One caller, Kashawn Rowley, shared that he was at his girlfriend Leah Davis's apartment and she was shot.
Are you hearing the gunshots?
Over here? Hey, come here! Layers! Stand over there. Stand over there.
Why you sound like that, yeah? Why you sound?
Stand over there and don't move.
I'm not moving, bro. I promise to God on my soul, I'm not moving.
Officers follow Kashawn to Leah's apartment, where they find an unresponsive Leah on the floor, blood coming from her head. A third officer arrives, and they apprehend Kashawn to remove him from the room so they can fully attend to Leah.
I ain't never seen this before, y'all. So look, let me tell y'all now. He killed her. He shot, did anything. Yeah, anything happened to her, he did it. Walk. I'm telling y'all now.
And everything, I never. All right. Just take him outside.
She's got a gunshot wound to the head.
But listen, she told me to go. I was listening. So I came over here, right? I'm literally, she only let me stand right here. Mind you, okay? Listen. Did you listening to me?
Yeah.
You listening to me? Listen, she only let me stand right here. Look, I'm gonna show you. She only let me stand right here, bro. Listen, she was like, oh, I'm finna shit. I asked her, can I come over? She said, you can come over for a little bit. I said, okay. I said, but when I got over here, she was like, no, you can't come in or something like that because she wanted to get ready to go to sleep. I'm like, okay, you want to get ready to go to sleep, so I'm finna go. I literally came down here to my car. I literally came over here to my car. I got in my car. Hey, listen, listen.
Radio. Radio.
Right, I'm literally,
gunshot wound to the head on a black female, not breathing, medical gunshot wound to the center of the forehead.
No pulse on her? No.
Or CPR, I guess.
Yeah, I am. Starting CPR.
listen, I swear to God, everything
You're
I
good,
love.
buddy.
Huh?
You're good, buddy.
Okay, look, I swear to God, on everything I love. Listen, I came to my car. The moment I opened my car door, I heard 8 shots come from her apartment. I literally, bro, I'm thinking somebody.
8 shots, bro. 8, bro.
Shooting else somewhere, so I pull up to see. I'm like, what the f? But I turn around because I'm like, dog, bro, that's my girl, bro. I really love this girl to death. So I'm like, okay, so I turn around, bro. Listen, I'm beating on the fucking door to try to get the f back in the apartment because I don't have the key or nothing, bro.
I need a cage car for him.
I wonder if Honeybook has any new clients for me today.
I wonder where my best leads come from.
I gotta get the
I
head
want-
blocker. Don't worry about it.
I literally just started CPR and a shot to the head. We're not conscious, not breathing.
Yeah, there's gray matter.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
So listen, she tell me that the moment I get by her car, I listen, the moment I get by my car, right?
Wow.
Listen, I hear 8 shots, bro. I run upstairs, bro, because I listen, bro. Her door's unlocked because she just closed the door behind me, bro. I made sure she was okay because I told her.
He just said he couldn't get in. He said the door is locked, so he was bamming on the door. You fucking lying.
When I was here, I said, okay, I'm gonna call you later and like that because I know you got work tonight. She work at Walmart on East Capitol. Okay. So listen, when I got to my car, I swear to God, I heard 8 shots. I go up there, bro. I look. All I do is open the door, bro. She's flat on the fucking ground, bro.
He just said he didn't have. Bro, is you fucking okay? No, he not.
We'll sort it out, buddy.
Do we know how long ago this happened?
We just got here, and this guy is the one that called. I have no idea, to be honest.
Do you have any info on her?
No, I have none. We just got up here. So, right, yeah, I mean, you guys came here quicker than me, you know. Hey, there is a bullet next to her on the left side, so be careful where it is. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get in your way here, man. Yeah, there is. Yeah.
But right now, she's obviously shot. You're the only person in the apartment, so you're just detained right now, okay? Nothing on you, right?
No.
Like I said, you're not arrested, but you're just detained until we figure out what's going on.
Bro, I swear to God, bro. I would get that shit to her.
All right.
I don't know, bro. She didn't let me in the house, bro. She didn't let me in the house at all.
What happened?
She didn't listen.
We're taking a second here to point out the irony behind his shirt in this situation.
I'm finna tell you the same thing that I told him. Listen, so me, listen, she just had got home by like 45 minutes ago, hour ago. Okay. I called her. She had said, can I come see you? She had said, at first she had said no. I said, okay. I said, can I come see you? She said, yeah, you can come see me, but only for a little bit because I have to go to work tonight because she work at Walmart East Capitol. I normally take her to work between 9.
This nigga's so contradicted, bro. You telling two different fucking stories, dude. Is you two different stories, yeah. In the beginning, he just said he called her. Can he come over for it? Y'all know, bro. This dumbass shit. This should be done.
30 and 940. I said, okay. When I got over here, she only let me stand in the door. She didn't let me go in the house or nothing like that, bro. Nothing. Like, that's my girlfriend. I've been over there multiple times. But she didn't let me go over there. So she said, okay, you have to leave because I'm finna get ready to go to sleep. I said, okay. I literally walked down the stairs. I came out the door. She closed the door behind me. I told her. I said, okay, I'm gonna call you later and make sure that you good and that you okay because I know you got work. And I told her to call me if you need a ride to work. Okay, this is what I do on the daily. So I said, okay. I literally got to my car door. I literally go to open my car door and I hear 8 shots coming out her apartment. Not her apartment, but the fucking house complex. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm getting scared like all I'm hearing is shots. Huh?
Which car is yours?
Red flat charger right there.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
It's parked the wrong way?
Yeah, it's parked the wrong way.
Lamers.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
I'm trying to find an ID.
I'm trying to look for the gun. Sorry, no, you're good, you're good. I'm just trying to make sure there's no gun in here.
7250, they're calling it DOE.
What happened after that? What'd you do?
Because, listen, I got up in the car, bro. I pulled up, I'm like, what the f*** they shooting? But, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get shot. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm an innocent bystander. Or whatever. I don't want him to come outside or whatever the f*** case may be and shoot me. So I'm like, okay, bet. So, I turn around and like that. I literally turn around. I pull the f*** back up, bro. I'm banging on the f***ing door to get back up in there because I don't have the keys to her apartment. I cannot get in that complex. What?
I'm trying to sort out what's going on right now, man. We'll come talk to you in a second.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I swear to God on everything I love.
You went back in?
No, I went back in after the shots. I went back in after the shot because I knocked on the fucking door and they never opened the door for me.
Okay.
Oh my Jesus! Oh no! If you gonna do some shit like this, boy, at least have a motherfucking story together, bro. Cause what in the fuck? 3 different watch out. 3.
And I went back upstairs.
Was your door open?
Your door was already unlocked.
Okay,
I'm telling you, the door is already unlocked. I'm literally trying to say, I'm back, what's wrong? What's wrong? All I see is blood on the floor. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, no, it's in my car.
Okay. What's your name?
Keyshawn. Keshawn. Rouse.
Does that look like a bullet hole in the wall right in front of you? Right there? Yeah, that's what that is. Looks like you got some brain matter over here. Yeah, it came in through here.
Some brain matters on her lap.
Is that one right there? Or not?
That's probably.
Looks like she might have been shot twice. Unless she held up her arm in front of her.
Here's the exit wound. Okay. Brain matter. 5 wounds total, 1, 2. 1 in the other arm, and then the 2 in the head.
And look at, there's stuff all over here. All up here. Did you look through the window?
Yeah, it's brain matter right on the.
He shot her in the head twice, in the elbow, arms, knees.
Bro, I'm trying to figure out this. The first thing I do is I call her friend. I'm like, bro, you know, I said, I don't know what the fuck just happened. She said, what? I said, bro, I don't know what just happened, bro. It's her 8 shots come from her apartment. She said, wait. She said, wait, what's going on, bro? I said, bro, I just heard 8 shots come out of her apartment, bro. She said, wait. I called her granny, bro. I told her granny I heard 8 shots come out of her apartment. So her granny.
Making up these motherfucking stories and shit, like it don't even add up. Yeah, it don't even add up.
Like, what you mean her 8 shots come out of her apartment? I said, bro, I'm literally in the fucking house right now.
What's your last name?
Rousey, Rowsey.
There's a question I'm gonna ask you. Any warrants? Anything have you worried about?
No, I don't.
On probation for
No, I don't.
Okay, alright. Slide in real quick. The window here to get you cool. Thomas, you said? Or Davis?
Davis, D-A-V-I-S. I don't know her middle name.
Okay, she lives here?
Yes.
Alright, slide.
Wait, can you crack it though? Can you keep it?
Yeah. I'm gonna get the key so I can get the air conditioner.
Okay, I'm not finna do nothing, bro. Can you just, I'm cooperating. Can you just leave it open so I can literally just sit here and breathe?
Squad number on this?
Listen, I swear to God, Jasmine, on everything I love, bro. Listen, she said I could come over for a little bit. I came over here for literally 5 minutes, bro. She didn't let me in the door, bro. She didn't let me in the door. I literally, listen, when she told me to leave, I left. I literally got by my car door and I heard some shots coming from her apartment, bro.
Keyshawn, just relax. When I get the key, I'll turn the air conditioner stuff so you can chill, alright?
Listen, I just want to breathe, bro. That's it.
No, I'll leave the door.
I just want to breathe, bro.
I got you.
Then her granny keep asking me, did you do it? No, I didn't do that. I love that girl.
And they found 5 total bullet holes. There's gray matter on her pants, on the window seal. There is a bullet fragment on her right side over here. And then there's look like a strike mark in the corner. You can see it from here so far. And then once they move out of the way, I'll be able to keep looking.
Seven holes.
7?
Yep, 7 holes.
Chest, one right arm, 2 in the head, 2 in the back.
Her phone's ringing. Is that anything you?
Yeah, just leave it.
What if the lottery was on your phone? With real tickets, real...
Niggas.
Hey, is that car in the play register you in?
Yeah, that's my car.
You see me coming out of that place?
Bro, I didn't know, bro. I left. I pulled okay, listen. I pulled off, bro. I pulled off. Okay. I got scared because it was shots. I pulled off. I came back.
So when you came out of here, you didn't see anybody go in?
No, I didn't. But listen, she was already at home when I got here.
I know, but you said you left, but she didn't want to.
Yeah, but she didn't let me in the door. I don't know if somebody was in there or not.
Okay, all right.
She didn't let me in the house.
Gotcha.
Carlos,
What are you talking about?
You called me, said my tunnel apartment.
No, I did. I said I heard 8 shots come out of her apartment.
right now, man.
Okay.
I heard 8 shots from in there. I heard bang, 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 bang.
Come on, cooperate with me.
I am cooperating, bro. I'm just trying to.
I know you're innocent, but
Yeah.
the whole neighborhood ain't gonna know.
Yes, I know the whole neighborhood ain't gonna know my business, bro. But I'm just saying, bro. I'm trying to tell because everybody trying to look at me like I did. That's
No, I told you, look, I told you straight up, you're not arrested, you're detained right now,
okay,
right?
and I understand that.
We get called here, someone shot, right?
Yes, and I called you.
Hold on. Breathe, buddy. You keep yelling over me because I'm on your side, alright? I told you straight up, you're not arrested, you're detained. I just obviously got to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
You're in the apartment, she's shot. I'm sorting out everything. You're not arrested. Your story checks out. Just let everything happen for a second, alright? Detectives are gonna come, everybody's gonna talk to you, things will be cool, alright?
Okay, bro.
Just be smooth with me.
Okay.
I don't think she was shot here.
Any casings or anything here?
There's a bullet fragment over next to her.
I saw that.
Yeah, and there's a strike to the wall. You see it right here?
Oh yeah.
Right there, and then it hits there. But there's brain matter on the window over here. Right over here, and it's in her lap, and she was up in the corner. So I'm curious. I don't think this happened here. I think.
You don't think it happened here?
Oh, there's no corner. She got shot 5 times.
She got shot 5 times?
There's 7 total holes. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he heard 8 gunshots.
Yeah, there's no one else in here. This was unlocked.
Hey, I'm not, bro. Can I just breathe? I'm breathing.
No, but you're trying to talk to them.
No, I'm not, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know, bro. I got alibis, bro. Drake, when I just with you, bro. I've been with you all day, bro. I just dropped you off over your 80,000. I mean, over there by the court, bro, so you can play with Trey on there. I just was with you, bro.
This will be your last one. I'm gonna have to close the door, buddy.
Anything on the home?
No, what the fuck you alibi if you ain't do it for?
He had 3 callers and he's one of them.
The right arm.
Not one casing on here. His quick story was he had come over here.
This officer relays his knowledge of the situation to who appears to be an investigative officer. Simultaneously, Kashawn again recounts his story to an officer, but added small additional bits of information.
Bro,
What's up?
now I'm talking to you. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Y'all want to know, y'all asking me how I got in the apartment and everything. When I first got here, her neighbor was opening the door. I came in the door. I knocked on.
Bro, what the fuck? He keep lying. Like that, like it's certain lying shit for you just lie. All right, you go lie. But you just keep lying though. You gonna keep lying? Keep lying though. Like what in the fuck? Like then you not even sounded fucking right at all, y'all. Not at all. Like what the fuck is going on?
Her door, she opened it. She would not let me in, sir.
She told you to come over though, right?
Yeah, she said I can come over while we was on the phone. Me and her literally had a conversation. We literally was on the phone.
That's your girlfriend?
That was my ex-girlfriend, but we getting back together.
Okay.
Yeah, we was getting back together.
How long were you guys together on off?
We've been together for 1.5 years. We just broke up like 3 weeks ago, but me and her been talking about getting back together and stuff like that. And she said we getting back together. She just needed time to, you know what I'm saying, get through her feelings and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm literally sitting here being, you know what I'm saying? I'm literally sitting here being okay with all that shit because I understand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got feelings, bro.
Kashawn recounts his story from here, reiterating that he was at the apartment. Then as he was getting into his car to leave, he heard 8 gunshots, sped off in fear, but then returned, allegedly concerned about Leah's safety. He shares in greater detail the moment of his return to her apartment.
I knocked on her door again. I'm like, Leah. I checked the door to see if it's unlocked. The door's unlocked. I open the door. All I see of her is on the floor dead. I literally dropped down to my knees, bro. The first person I call is her motherfucking friend. I call her right there. I call her friend. I tell her. I'm like, bro, I just heard 8 shots come out her apartment complex. I'm crying like a motherfucker, bro. She's like, hold on. She just left me and shit like that, bro. I said, fam, I just heard 8 shots come out her apartment complex. So then she said, hold on, I'm gonna call you back. I called her granny. Her granny said, what the fuck happened? I'm telling her granny, bro, like, I just heard 8 shots come out your granddaddy complex, your granddaughter complex, and shit like that. I'm literally doing all that shit, right?
Call the police for
all I know is, bro, I literally, bro, I swear to God on my soul, I'm like, bro, who the fuck is this? She asking me did I do it. I said I did not do it. I said I didn't do it. I said I don't know, bro. I said she didn't let me in the house.
Did you see somebody run out?
I sped down the street. I sped down the street, bro. I didn't see nobody run in and out.
When you heard the shots fired out here, you didn't see anybody run out the apartment?
No, I didn't. I drove off.
Do you think someone was in there?
Bro, I don't know. She didn't let me through the door.
Okay. Alright, man. He was in the apartment when we got here.
He was in the apartment?
Yeah.
Yes, I can't. Listen, I had the door. Look, I'm sorry. Bro, I'm trying to.
I know you gave
I got the black thing, but I got the black thing held open so I can get back into the house because I don't have a key to get back in.
I hear you, buddy. Just take a seat.
You guys got the keys for 541?
Yeah, that's
you guys.
Yeah.
The guy, probably the possible suspect, is sitting in the back of it. It's not running. And he's yelling, he's hot, so I want to get the AC on there so I can shut the door out.
In this moment, a bystander speaks to an officer about getting information for Leah's grandmother, who is apparently on scene.
Okay, well, I can't really say anything because I don't know anything other than there's somebody that's shot. Can't release any information right now. If that's her grandma, is her mom around? Okay, I'll have her sit there. I'll come talk to her in a minute, okay?
The bystander implies that Leah's mother is deceased, and social media post made by Leah herself supports this claim. Leah's grandmother has now not just lost her daughter in recent years, but now her granddaughter too.
Yeah, this bitch ass nigga. It's always a bitch ass nigga. Oh, sucker ass nigga. She probably is ready to leave this sucker ass, and he couldn't take it. Sucker ass nigga.
An officer available. The grandmother is down on the east end of Lisbon. Probably be the next of kin.
That's possibly him right there. Well, that's him, but that's possibly suspect.
He's talking very fast, like he's nervous. Extremely fast.
That's,
The story doesn't make a lot of sense.
that's kind of a clue.
Is there a gun up there?
There's no gun, there's no casings.
Hey, get this guy, this fucking guy right here. He's on the wrong side of the tape.
This fucking guy right here, he was bad.
Gunshots and there's no casings.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, just stay inside for now. Okay. Did you hear anything? You're right next door. I'll tell you what, I'll let a detective know to come over and talk to you in private.
While an on-camera interview does not happen with this individual, officers do question the downstairs neighbor about the incident.
This morning we heard a loud bam bam. I didn't think it was a gunshot, but I just thought he was banging on the door some more. Like I thought he kicked it now instead of hitting me,
Oh,
but
so
then
that
he
loud?
ran out. Yeah.
Could you make out what he was saying?
He was like saying let me in, she was saying go or leave or something, just like that. I just moved in like 3 months ago,
Okay.
and they argue all the time. 10 minutes later, the car pulls back up, but he has someone with him, like a female. I hear a female voice, and they're both like, she dead. So I'm like, oh no, he killed her.
The female that this witness mentions is never explained, nor are we aware of any charges pressed against a second individual for this case. Rumors shared on social media detail that Kashawn may have cheated on Leah, and that action prompted the breakup, but those claims are unsubstantiated. Considering this witness was primarily listening through her doorway, it is possible she was hearing Kashawn's panicked voice as he uses falsetto and reaches a considerably higher pitch.
And then he knocked on my door. And I opened it, and he said, did y'all hear anything happen? And I was like, all I saw was a black Charger. And he said, that's my car. He was like, I came, and she wouldn't let me in. She told me to leave. I left. He was like, so, he said, so I thought somebody in here did it. I said, no, you didn't think nobody in here did it. So that's why I called the police.
Okay.
Cause I see he's trying to flip it. I just closed my door.
Had you called the police prior to him knocking on your door?
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
In the video we obtained, Kashawn never implies that a neighbor might be responsible, nor did he mention talking to the downstairs neighbor after supposedly discovering Leah's body.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Them just tight. You see that?
What the heck had handcuffs?
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Right? I didn't do that shit, my nigga.
Okay, nobody's. Relax. Okay.
Y'all finna have me sitting in the cell and shit, bro?
No. Don't worry about it. Okay? Right now, they're gonna talk to you about what you saw.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
According to news reports, investigators found more details surrounding the 911 calls. The first call revealed further suspicion of Kashawn's actions. Allegedly, before Kashawn called 911, he called a friend and shared that Leah had been shot at her apartment. Kashawn told officers this information on scene. However, his friend revealed Kashawn left out the bit of information where he allegedly admitted to shooting Leah, which is what prompted the friend to make the first 911 call. Investigators interviewed others who were close to Kashawn and Leah and found that Kashawn was apparently very possessive of her. The pair held a very rocky relationship, as alluded by Kashawn himself on scene. Other close friends shared that Kashawn had threatened to kill Leah last fall, and he allegedly purchased a gun in order to do so. News reports indicated Leah had 8 gunshot wounds in total, matching Kashawn's story that he heard 8 gunshots. Sadly, investigations also discovered that Kashawn and Leah knew of each other since 3rd grade. After his arrest, Kashawn was charged with first-degree murder, with modifiers for using a dangerous weapon, and for domestic abuse. This is the only criminal charge we could find in Kashawn's records. Roughly 2 weeks later, he entered a plea of not guilty. The court set a $250,000 cash bond that Kashawn never posted. In February of 2023, almost 8 months after Leah's killing, a jury unanimously found Kashawn guilty at trial. In March, he was sentenced to life in prison, confining him for at least 35 years after Leah's death until April of 2057, when he will be 55 years old. Violations during his prison sentence can extend his total stay by up to 40 days for each infraction. He may petition for extended supervised release after his prison sentence is complete.
What's going on, guys? Today we have a
That shit right there, y'all. It be telling y'all, watch who y'all be fucking with, you ladies. Cause niggas like that be hoes. They be over possessive. Bitch, watch out. She ain't wanna be with you no more, hoe ass nigga. But like, comment, sub. Let me know what y'all wanna see on the next one.